I'm going to share 30 allowable expenses or costs that you can claim on your self-assessment tax return, and I guarantee there are a few surprising ones that you'll definitely want to make a note of. First up is protective clothing and uniforms. Now, if you need specialist gear that you'd never wear outside of work, think safety helmets, branded uniforms, or steel toe cap boots, these costs can often be claimed. And a little pro accounting tip: if you don't already brand your usual work clothes, think seriously about doing it. It's a win-win situation. Even small labels, which are iron on, sew on, advertise your business, plus then they're tax deductible. Then number 2 is the laundry costs for workwear. If you're washing and maintaining your dedicated work attire at home, you can claim a portion of the costs. Laundry supplies are not cheap. Number 3 is professional subscriptions. Membership fees to industry bodies, trade associations, or regulatory organisations can be allowable if they keep your skills sharp. And then linked to that is number 4, which is trade magazines and journals. You have subscriptions to industry publications that keep you informed and up to date. They're usually tax deductible, as are reference books and other publications. I will probably leave the Beano subscription out though, and even Fly Fishing Weekly. Well, unless your job is teaching fly fishing. And don't forget training courses at number 5. Keeping your professional skills up to date can pay off twice. Once in your ability to do better work, and again when you deduct the cost of relevant training. Remember though, it has to be upskilling or CPD, continuous professional development. If you're working as a plumber and you decide to retrain as a nail technician, you can't claim the cost of the initial training, but your nails will look fab. At number 6 is essential software and apps. Whether it's accounting programs like Xero or QuickBooks, invoicing apps, project management tools, or design software. If it's vital for running your business, it's usually tax deductible. And following on from that is number 7, which is digital services. Website hosting, domain renewal, cloud storage, any online subscriptions vital to your operation generally count as allowable costs. Home office expenses is at number 8. Are you working from home? Claim a fair share of your utilities, your broadband, and even rent or mortgage interest if you use part of your home strictly for business purposes. Number 9 is travel expenses. Don't forget to claim for visiting clients, sourcing materials and stock, or attending professional events. Train tickets, petrol, even hotel stays are usually allowable as long as they're strictly business related. And then at number 10 is phone and internet bills. If your personal phone or broadband also serves as your business, or you use it in your business, you can claim the business proportion of those costs. Okay, so that's 10 down, 20 more to come, including one about vehicle costs. Next up, number 11, advertising and marketing. Costs for social media ads, Google ads, printed flyers, or sponsor banners. These are all typically deductible, so don't forget to include them. Number 12 is office supplies and stationery. Printer ink, paper, envelopes, notebooks, pens. They might seem small, but when they're exclusively for your business, they add up and they can be claimed. It's surprising how many clients I come across that miss these out or think, oh, I'll not bother, it's so small. It all adds up. Bank charges and loan interest is at 13. Fees on your business bank account, credit card processing charges, interest on business loans usually qualify as allowable expenses. 14 is hiring subcontractors or freelancers. It sounds obvious, but if you outsource specialised tasks or bring in extra help during busy periods, the fees are usually tax deductible no matter how small. And then at 15, we've got repairs to tools and equipment. Keeping your essential tools in good working order means you can often deduct the repair costs as part of your allowable expenses. Sharpen those shears, guys. At 16, some of this is obvious, but some less so. Business insurance. Professional indemnity, public liability, employees liability, straightforward. However, contents insurance for your workspace is typically deductible and often overlooked. Then at 17, accountancy and certain legal fees. The cost of getting professional advice on your tax affairs or business structure can usually be claimed as an expense. At number 18, business premises, rent and rates. If you pay for an office, a shop, storage or a workshop, the rent and business rates are a core allowable cost. Storage is missed out quite a lot. At number 19, we have vehicle expenses. If you use a van or car exclusively for business, many of the related costs to that, like servicing, repairs, insurance, road tax, they're all allowable as well. Then at 20, also linked, fuel costs for business travel. If you're using your own vehicle to meet clients or pick up supplies, the fuel costs for those trips can often be claimed, so long as you keep good records. Now, we're down to the last 10. Have any surprised you so far? If so, drop a comment with the ones that surprised you the most. It'll be interesting to see which ones most people don't know about. But back to it at number 21. 21, which is bicycle mileage. Now, even cycling can count. If you use a bike for business purposes, there's a mileage rate you can claim for that too. Plus, purchasing the bike through the business has some potential allowances well worth looking into. At 22 is bad debts. It's a sad fact that if you've invoiced a client who never pays, it does often happen and you've done all you can to recover the debt, but you may be able to write it off as an expense. Then for number 23, we have replacement of small tools. Everyday inexpensive tools or devices that wear out and need replacing. Think hammers, staplers, handheld tech, and the most common, which is phone screen replacement, can typically be deducted. Number 24 is sponsorship and charitable giving. Supporting a local event or team can be allowable if it's genuinely promoting your business. 25 is temporary staff costs. Bringing in short-term workers to help meet seasonal demand or finish a project can be included as well as a legitimate expense. At 26, I have security measures for your business, not me personally. Installing a CCTV system or alarm at your business premises, if genuinely needed, is often tax deductible. Now, guard dogs don't usually count, no matter how cute. 27 is parking fees and tolls. When you're out on business duties, the parking charges and tolls can generally be claimed back. 28 is productivity or CRM software. If these platforms help you run your day-to-day operations, their subscription fees are generally allowable and often overlooked. Number 29 is staff welfare. What about the staff canteen or kitchen, or even just the teas and coffees, etc. provided for staff? They can usually be claimed, not to mention any sweet treats provided if available for all. Then finally at 30 is hiring specialised equipment. If you occasionally need to rent equipment or machinery for a particular contract or project, those higher costs may be deductible. And there you have it, 30 often overlooked allowable expenses that can reduce your tax bill. Catch you in the next video.